Hi YouTube, it's Erin. It is Monday, September 23rd, 2013. I am so sorry I have been absent for so long. I know I have not made a video in a couple of weeks now. I will get into all that's been happening. There's been stuff with me, stuff with my family, stuff with work, and life has really just gotten in the way. And I am so sorry. I haven't even really been updated on Facebook or anything. I think I made one post last week and I didn't want anybody to think I fell off the face of the earth. But like I said, a ton of stuff has been going on that I will catch you up on in this video. But right now, let me get down to the numbers first because I haven't checked in so long. So this is actually going to be my week 30, 31, and 32 post-op update. As you probably know, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy on February 11th, 2013. My starting weight was 410 pounds on the day of surgery. My highest weight was 448 pounds. That was back in October of last year, which was almost a year ago, if you can believe it. I can't, but whatever. So on my week 30, I weighed in at 275.6 for a loss of 2.2 pounds for my previous weight the week prior. And last week I weighed 269.8 for a loss of 5.8 pounds in week 31. And this week, week 32, I weigh again 269.8. Exactly. I didn't go up at all. I didn't go down at all. And I'm pretty sure I know why. So, but I will get into that. So over the last 3 weeks, I lost a total of 8 pounds. All right. This week, I'm really mad at myself. And it's because last week, I really didn't follow rules. It's not that I was eating carbs, really. But I definitely was not getting my protein in. I was not eating when I was supposed to eat. I definitely was snacking more than I should have. And I did work out, but I only went to the gym twice. I did my cardio every day, but I'm finding that if I'm only doing cardio, I'm not really seeing the results by the end of the week, and I have to do my weight training. And I also, I went to the Big E, which is a big fair here in New England, and I really didn't eat much, but what I did eat was not good. It wasn't good for me. Like, I had like cheese curd, and I can't even think of what else. I had like the steak and cheese. I had like the steak out of it. I can't even think of what else. I didn't eat that much, but I didn't eat healthy either. So there was that. I went out to New York City the weekend before last, and I drank, and I mean, it was a whole slew of stuff that I'm not surprised that there was no movement in the scale at all. And like I said, am really actually quite mad at myself. But I started fresh this morning, got right back on everything with all my protein and all things that are good for me and that my body needs in order to get to where I want it to get to. So yes, last week I definitely had a slip up, and I paid for it, and I know that at this point in the game I can't be having weeks like that because I don't want to do anything to slow down the weight loss. So like I said, hopefully this week I get back on track and I do well come next Sunday's weigh-in. But I can't complain because the week prior I did lose almost 6 pounds, so it's not like I haven't lost anything. That was actually a really good week for me, and again, it's one of those situations where I don't really know what I did differently, other than the fact that I did do my weights, and I did do my cardio and all that, and the eating is pretty much the same kind of stuff for me. I'm eating a lot of chicken, some fish, very little red meat, no hardly any carbs. I have been reading Chris Powell's book on carb cycling. I'm not going to make a review on that just yet because I have not even finished it. I'm only actually a few chapters in at this point. Just trying to read up on what it's all about and if it's something I'm interested in trying. Just to see if I can change the routine a bit. That's all. But like I said, when I do finish it, I will make my own video about that, and it's really not something I'm gonna get into right now. So I shouldn't even have brought it up. Anyway, so that's that. Those are the numbers. Let me tell you what's been going on. Number one, my grandmother is having some heart issues, and she has been in and out of the hospital, and we have been looking into surgery for her, which scares the ever-loving bejesus out of me. She is 90 years old. She is all of 90 pounds. And very fragile, and it's something that we've kind of been trying to avoid, but the doctor says that he really thinks that she's strong enough to go through it, and she won't be under anesthesia for that long. So it's been something that my family has kind of been just gathering together, trying to discuss over the past couple of weeks. So that's one thing. Another is that I actually was back at the hospital. I was not admitted to the hospital, but I did return for an upper GI because my acid reflux has returned. And when I went to support group last month, the APRN asked me how I was doing with it, and I told her how the medicine, when I was taking twice a day, it was under control, but when I moved to the once a day, which is what I was supposed to do after the first 30 days, it returned. So she did want me to go for the upper GI. I did have that done, and it was just as awful as it was after surgery, if not worse. The only good thing was that I was not hot and nauseous and in pain like I was after surgery, but this time around I had to drink so much of the barium. It was disgusting. But the cool thing is that I did get to watch on a little screen. I got to watch all of my insides. And how cool was that? I got to watch the barium go down my esophagus. I saw it go into my new little tiny tummy and right into my intestines. Pretty friggin' cool. That stuff like amazes me. I love it. So they did determine the reason why I'm getting a bit of reflux is because there is a stricture, excuse me, my nose is itchy. There's a stricture in my small intestine right where my stomach meets the intestine. And that is causing stomach acid to pool up, or anything that I eat or drink actually, to pool up in my stomach and not come through as quickly as it should. So, at this point, I have decided I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm going to wait until 1 year that I will be post-op. So that will be, in 5 more months, and see if it gets any better. I was told that there's up until, you have up until about a year after surgery for all the swelling and the tissue and whatnot to go down. So I just want to see if once everything's settled, if it gets any better on its own. I'm not one to look into going under anesthesia for anything right now. And thankfully, they did say that the first thing that they would do to try to rectify it would be an endoscopy. And they would go in and try to do a dilation to open up the area a bit, just to see if anything could flow through a little easier. And that is pretty non-invasive. And that would be step 1. But at this point, I am still getting a lot of restriction with my food. And I don't want to dilate anything that could possibly cause me to take in more food or anything of that nature, or that would prohibit my weight loss at this point. I would really like to get as close to my goal as I can before I do anything to mess anything up. The acid reflux is controlled with 2 of the omeprazole pills a day, so I'm just going to stay on that for the next couple of months. And like I said, in 2014, I will try to address it. They said it's nothing that is urgent at this point, which is fantastic. And I have no ulcers or anything like that. So just as long as I keep the reflux or the acid under control, I should be okay. So that is what I'm doing. But you know, it was of concern, and it was just odd being there again and being in that room with that machine. I posted on Facebook the day that I was there, just seeing it and remembering the state that I was in the last time I was there. You know, in my Johnny coat, and my hair was all crazy, and I literally was like sweating because it was so hot in there, and I was so nauseous from getting like carted around the halls of the hospital. Ugh, it was awful. So, like I said, this time around, just the worst thing was the barium. And when the aide, the I don't know if she was a nurse or if she was an aide. I really don't know what her credentials are. But she was sitting there with me while I was trying to drink the barium, and they literally gave me a 16-ounce glass of it, and I'm like, there's no way that this is all going to fit in my stomach right now. And she kind of was like, well, can you take 5 more sips? And I was like, 5 more? I just drank like 8 ounces. Like, it takes me an hour to drink a bottle of water, and that's 16 ounces. How would you expect me to drink this all right now? So thankfully I did not have to drink all 16 ounces, because it was not going to happen. I was going to throw it up. So whatever. But anyway, just odd being there again, and in such a different place at this point, that I've lost a total of 140 pounds and, you know, 7 months. And the doctor even said, he's like, you're doing really well. Like, don't mess with anything at this point. So I kind of listened to that. All right, so that is all for the upper GI. Where am I? At 11 minutes. I have a lot to actually talk about, and I'm probably going to end up making 2 videos, because my other videos regarding support group and seeing a lot of people not following the rules. And I'm going to touch on that at some point. If I don't make the video this evening, I will make it sometime later this week. So look for that in the future. Otherwise, I wanted to show you these for anybody who is active. I found at Old Navy the compression line of activewear, and these are the leggings. They are nice and tight. They hold in everything. They come up nice and high, and they have like this, I don't know if you could see it. These are my cool gray and orange ones. But they have like this material that wicks away moisture. So if you're sweating around your waistband, it pulls it away from your skin if you're getting any irritations. I have to say, they're fantastic, and they're really not that expensive. I think these were like $20 with a coupon, which you can always find an Old Navy coupon online. I got them in gray and I got them in black. And right now they are my go-to workout clothing. I can't wear just regular cotton leggings anymore, and you know, I don't want to go spend $60 on like Lululemon or anything for workout clothes there, because they're not going to fit me in a couple weeks anyways. So these are really inexpensive. They're really great. I got actually a tank top too that has a sports bra built into it. So I wear my regular sports bra and then the sports bra, the tank as well, for when I go running, so that it's kind of extra support. I'm finding when I run now that everything is wanting to go in every different direction. So I have to wrap it all up and tighten it in there. So these pants actually are really great. I do recommend them, and they come in all kinds of lengths. These are capri. They come mid, you know, to my calf area. I know that they have capris that come right below the knee. I know that they have like a bike short, and they have a full length legging too. So I do recommend them. Like I said, oldnavy.com, and they're the compression line. Just put in just search compression in the search box and you should find them there. But they are great. I also found, hold on. I've had a big issue since I've been jogging. I can't say I'm a runner, I'm a jogger. With my feet sliding in my sneakers. I am kind of between 2 whole sizes, and they don't make a half size in between. So my preferred shoe is a New Balance shoe, and like I said, they don't make a half size for me. whatever, not a big issue. So I go up a size just so that my toes don't hurt, but I was finding that my feet were sliding. So I got these socks. They are the Under Armour no slide socks, or no skid socks. I don't even remember what they're called, but they are great. They actually really work. I was like, there's no way that this is going to help me from sliding around in my sneaker. No matter how much I was tightening the laces, I was always kind of sliding forward a little. So these have stopped that. And I'm amazed by it. So, I mean, I got them at Bob's, which I don't even know how far or what region Bob's is in other than in Connecticut. But I'm sure you could get them at any Sports Authority or Dick's or anything like that. You could probably find them online. Not probably. You can find them online. But I did get them here, and I think I got them like, it was a 6-pack for like $20. And of course I used a coupon, because do I ever shop without a coupon? No. So I do recommend those. Those are my 2 fitness tips of the day. Whoever would have thought I'd be giving fitness tips out. And otherwise, I have had to go shopping for fall clothes because I have nothing that fit me anymore. I couldn't even wear like t-shirts. So I literally have started from scratch. I'm sorry, I'm reading a text message that's coming across on my phone right now. So I started from scratch. I got a couple pairs of dress pants for work. I am in a size 18, if you can believe it. I got 2 pairs of jeans that are slim leg that I actually wore out this past Saturday. And one of my friends I've been friends with for probably 15 years at this point almost fell over when she saw me get out of the car. She never, ever, never has seen me in a slim leg pants ever. So she was astonished. And then my other friend that came up from Florida, who I haven't seen in probably 2 years, didn't even recognize me. He knew it was me because he knew I was going to be there, and he recognized my hair being up, and he recognized my sister. But he said that had he looked at me across the bar, he wouldn't even have recognized me anymore, which I don't think I look that different. He was just being nice, but whatever, I don't care. So that's all for the clothes. I mean, I have a few t-shirts too, and Old Navy really has been like my go-to place right now. They have a lot of cute stuff that's fairly cheap, and I always can find a coupon for them. So I just got some long sleeve jerseys. I got a couple cardigans. I have camis to go underneath them because thankfully I'd already bought those. And Target actually had a few cute things. So I thankfully didn't spend a ton of money because I am going to need winter clothes and a coat. And what's funny is for a fall jacket, my mother, who is this tiny little lady, had like a trench coat that she had that was too big for her, that was a size large, that she gave me the other day, and it fits just fine. A large. There's not even X. An X. There's no X in that. It's just a large. A normal coat. It's a large. It's crazy to me. It is crazy. So that's all on the clothes front. I bought a few pairs of shoes too, and cute boots, because it's boot season. Yesterday was the first day of fall, which I did shed a tear to say goodbye to summer of 2013, but I've come to terms with it. I still have summertime nail polish on, but look at what I bought. Cute little fall color. It's going on tonight. This is Essie's After School Boy Blazer, and it's like a navy blue. I love navy blue, so that will be going on my nails tonight. Also I got my hair colored, if you haven't noticed, and it's also down today, which I know you never see. I got it cut. I had a good 4 inches taken off of it. No more bleached brown hair. So that is all for myself. My tan is fading. I'm still a little tan, but soon I will be white and it will be winter. And that's all. So like I said, do look for the video regarding support group and people that aren't following rules, and we're going to touch on some jealousy too, because I have that going on at work. Yes, it's awesome. it's made for some awkward situations in the office. But like I said, I'll put that on another video because I'm already at 19 minutes. So I just want to wish everybody well. I hope that your September is going great for you. I hope that your journey is going well for you. Last week on September 18th, it was the 14th anniversary of my brother passing away from non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I do want to recognize anybody who is battling any sort of cancer or if you are a survivor, and good for you. Or, you know, whatever battle I get very emotional over the subject, so I'm not even going to go into it, but I always, my thoughts are always with anybody who is battling any sort of disease, and same way that I do believe that, you know, food addiction and obesity is a disease as well. So my thoughts are always with you, and my prayers are always with everybody. I hope that everybody's doing well. I will talk to you all soon, and like I said, if I don't make that video tonight, please look for it later in the week. I will see you next week. I promise I am back on track with making my videos every week. I miss everybody. I haven't even really been on YouTube to watch a lot, so I will try to catch up as best I can. All right, that's all. Bye, everyone.